Hello, welcome to Kingdom Palace once again. Today I'm going to be talking about an aspect of family life, which is parenting, and the topic that I want to talk about has to do with influence. You see, about 3 years ago, myself and my wife, we went to the park just to have a time of relaxation. And while we were at the park, we stood very close to the swing, and we met one very young girl, about 4 to 5 years old. There, she happens to be an Indian girl, and I was singing while we were close to the swing, and the girl was listening to the song, and she felt very, engrossed with the song. I could see her facial expression, and I, asked her, "Do you like the song?" She said yes. So I began to explain the meaning of the lyrics of the song to this young lady, and she was interested in the conversation. She was, showing positive response to, what I was explaining. So, but all of a sudden, I saw that our mom was coming from afar, and the mom just, made a statement in an Indian language. So immediately the mom made a statement. This young lady just said to me, said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I need to go now." And instantly, immediately the lady said that, I felt that the mom had spoken to her in Indian language, and immediately she had the statement. She said she needed to leave, which shows the power of language, how protective language can be. Instantly I saw that, oh, language is powerful. Language has just preserved and protected that young girl from stranger. If it is someone who wanted to harm the young lady as well, that's the same way the mom will use the language to protect that young child. So from that experience, I determined that when we have our own children, we're going to ensure that we're speaking our dialect, our native language, which is Yoruba language. So now that we had a baby, what happened, which is the reason why I'm sharing this knowledge with us, is that I discovered that in my attempt to speak Yoruba to Soteria, a young child, sorry, I discovered that I cannot make about 3 minute statement without adding English to it. I now started to meditate about it. I started to think about it, that what could be the cause of it. I realized that there is something that has been influencing me long time ago, unaware to me. The English language has been influencing me so deeply that I'm losing grip of my native language. So while I was trying to make the decision, I'm going to speak my native language to my daughter, the English language was already influencing me so much. And this is the situation with many of us as parents. Most of the time we want to influence our children one way or the other, but we've forgotten that something somewhere is influencing us. And the issue about influence is that whatever is influencing you will either assist you to influence your child rightly or prevent you from influencing you rightly. So in summary, the journey of influence does not start with the children. The journey of influence actually starts with the parent. So the question to you and I listening today is that, in what area do I want to influence my child? What is that thing that is influencing me that could make it difficult or make it possible to influence the child? So if it is something that is making it easy, that's beautiful. But if it is something that is making it difficult, I think it's high time you begin to work on those things, because the aim of those things is to ensure that you are not having a positive influence on your children. While teaching many teenagers, I've had many of them say to me, "Uncle, you are saying that we should not spend a lot of time on social media, but we see our parents spending so many time on social media." All right. And this is a situation, this is a reality. Many of us as parents, we want to influence our children one way or the other, but we are not thinking, we are not ruminating about what is that thing that could be influencing us, preventing us from influencing our children. So I'm trusting God that God is going to influence us positively. We will expose ourselves to positive influence so that we are capable, we are equipped